I look raggedy. But I'm finally starting this video. I planned on starting it earlier in the day whenever it was actually light outside, and it's no longer light outside, but that's okay. It's like 7 o'clock right now, and I decided I want to do a Q&A while doing my makeup and making myself look snazzy. So I put on my Instagram a Q&A thing. Not a lot of people have answered it, but there's like a good amount of questions on there, so I'm gonna answer those and also just probably ramble, because once I start talking, it's pretty easy for me to get somewhere. So I'm gonna do that as well as doing my everyday makeup. I apologize for the wobbly camera. We are on my bed right now. My tripod is my pillow. So I feel like I always start out my makeup the same, and frankly, I don't want to change it. So we're gonna start out with eyeliner. I'm using the e.l.f. felt tip liner in jet black. A lot of people do not like this eyeliner, and I'm really just referencing my partner. A lot of people just don't like felt tip liners, which is completely valid. And but I don't know. I feel like I have the most control with felt tip liner. But yeah, I'm just gonna do, I always start with my bad eye. This is my good eye. I'm so good at this eye. So I always start with my bad eye so that I can do this one, perfect this one, and then I can replicate it pretty well on this one. But if I start with this one never looks the same ever. So always just gonna go in with a straight line to the middle of my eye. Future Lynn here. I received the first question, and it was how to deal with a broken heart, and I feel like I did a really poor job of answering the question in a timely manner, as well as just making it sound comprehensive, I guess. So basically, to summarize what I said in an easier way to understand it, take some time for yourself. Learn how to be yourself as an individual instead of with other people, I guess. Focus on making yourself happy. Have your end goal be being happy instead of your end goal be getting over a breakup, if that makes sense. Because if your goal is to get over a breakup, you're going to be focusing on the breakup more, I feel. So I guess your end goal is to learn how to make yourself happy, so that you are really ultimately focusing on yourself, bettering yourself, meditating, whatever, however it may be that your healing or your growth is, and focusing on that, as well as just straying away from social media, because I feel like social media will always show you things that might make you upset or sad, or I don't know. Social media a lot of the time makes me compare myself to other people, or I'll like envy other people, when ultimately I need to be worrying about myself and not about other people. So that's my advice I have for you. I hope that makes sense. Now I'm going to do my mascara and answer the next question, which is, what is my next tattoo going to be? And to be honest with you, I don't know. However, I have a very, very long list of tattoos that I do want. I just don't really have the funds for it right now, so. But I have a gigantic list of tattoos that I want, and kind of have a general like idea of where I want to put most of them. But I do know that I want to finish my arm first, which I have my tree that I got with my mother, and then this little flash dragonfly that I got. Yeah, I also was asked another question that kind of can go along with this tattoo one. Somebody asked me if I have any tips for their first tattoo, and my tips to you are, do your research on the healing process, also on your artist. I did a ton of research on the artist who did my first tattoo, which was the tree tattoo, and it was a phenomenal experience. And I did zero research on the one who did my second tattoo, because that one was on a whim, and we made the decision to get those tattoos in less than like 30 minutes. So I didn't have the time to choose who I wanted to do it. I didn't have the time to do any research on the guy who did it, and I wish I would have, because the man had the hardest hands in the freaking world. Like, when I tell you, I think he put the needle in too deep. You know how it's only supposed to go in like a little bit? I think he put the needle in too deep, and my tattoo is still swollen to this day. It is February, almost March, and I got this in October, and it's still kind of like elevated, like swollen. You know how like whenever you first get a tattoo and it's a little bit elevated, it's still kind of like that, and it kind of worries me a little bit, but it does look really good. I just wish I would have had a different artist, but I have zero regrets. It looks cute. I love it. So I got another question. It's kind of in a completely different direction than the last questions were. This question was, how many pets do you have? What are their names? Tell me a little bit about them. I have 2 cats. Their names are Bon and P. Bon from oh my goodness, 7 Deadly Sins, because he's sexy, he's hot, he's attractive, and I didn't get to name him, I didn't get to name her, but I think Bon suits her very nicely. And then P, her name isn't actually P, it's Penelope, but I call her P, call her Penis, PP, Sweet Pea, all the P names, you know. She is so antisocial. It took her like 2 months to finally like, you know, get comfortable around me. And I still to this day am the only person she really is super comfortable with. She's super comfortable with my partner too, but I don't know, like whenever we first moved in here, she slept underneath the couch. She was underneath the couch 24/7, and now she sleeps right next to me on my bed. And she's super friendly. She comes for cuddles. She used to never like cuddles, so I'm super glad that she got used to it. I kind of felt bad whenever she was like antisocial and stuff. This looks so, I feel like I look so awkward doing this. This is literally just how I do my nose contour. It's just a very awkward process. But yeah, so she's the antisocial one, and Bon is the exact opposite. She's so social. She loves anything and everything with people involved. She loves riding in the car, and she loves whenever people come over. She loves cuddles, pets. She loves to bother you. She's very vocal. I'm surprised you guys haven't heard her yet. She's so vocal. But yeah, those are my cats. I love them with my entire heart. I call them my children sometimes, so if I'm ever referring to my children in a video, I'm not talking about human children. I'm talking about my kitty children. This is the part of my makeup that some people may think is weird or doesn't have any purpose, and it probably doesn't have any purpose, but I just like to do it. So after I do my nose contour, I like go around it with powder, and then I powder my nose, and I just leave it there for a little bit. I don't know why. There's no like cream or anything on here. I don't use concealer or cream contour, but I still do this. I feel like it like shapes it very nicely, makes it very sharp, and kind of just like makes the contour go where I want it to go, you know? I saw a question about Christianity. I don't know. I make a lot of like TikToks about Christianity because I grew up in a Church of Christ, and then I came out as gay, and then I was pretty much bullied for it, I would say. Have a lot of religious trauma from coming out in a Christian realm. But somebody asked me, why are Christians so rude to other religions? And I think it's just the fact that they are not open-minded and kind of blindsided by their own beliefs, and they know that their belief is correct. And I have nothing wrong with Christians. Your belief system is fantastic. It's super cool. Like, I have no problem with it. It's just the people are kind of a little bit rude and I guess not open-minded, and that's just kind of how it is. Also, on the fact of that, if you want me to do a story time on that, please let me know. I would love to do a story time. I don't know. I want to get back into YouTube so bad. This is why I'm not forcing myself to make this video, but I was like, I want to get back into video creating, because I remember, in high school, I was so into making videos on the internet and like all of that stuff. It wasn't necessarily YouTube. However, I did make a few YouTube videos. Those are all archived now, by the way, so you won't be able to find them because I am really embarrassed by them, to be frank. It was before I like realized who I was, all this fun stuff, and like still am to this day, like figuring out who I am, but I'm a lot more confident and putting myself out there now. So, but yeah, I was very active on like Instagram and stuff, and one of my videos went viral one time, and it was just like the funnest time ever. I was having such a good time meeting new people, having followers, and like hearing where they were from and stuff. So I was like, let's get back to that, you know, like sharing my life on the internet, but like not a crazy amount, just like, I don't know, talking to people, make them feel like they have a safe space. Also like giving people someone they can probably hopefully rely on, or relate to, not rely on. But yeah, I don't really remember how it fell off, but I guess I just stopped posting so much. I think I went into like a little mini depressive episode and just never got back to it. I also like started making actual real life friends. So I didn't really rely on the internet for happiness anymore, which is such a growth moment. But I think now that I don't rely on the internet for happiness, it would be a fun time to come back, and then I can just like, you know, not have to rely on the internet for happiness. Also document my life without it being like a bad coping mechanism. I feel like I'm speeding through my makeup so fast right now. Like, I don't think I've ever done my makeup this quick in my life, but also it might just be the fact that I'm talking really fast, and I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add highlight on my nose. I only add highlight on my nose. I think that oh my goodness. I think that because it's in the center of my face, I love to just make it the brightest part of my face. I'm that one person who does the absolute most with their nose contour. Also, my bed is messy. We don't talk about it, okay? But yeah, I love the like giant, crazy, sparkly mess on the tip of my nose. And I know it's not in style anymore, and I don't really care. It makes me feel fun and fresh, and I like it. It gives me confidence. I also add a little bit on the bridge of my nose as well. I'm also going to put some in the corners of my eyes, but not too much. Just a little bit. Whenever I was into social media, like super hardcore, in high school, was whenever I started getting a bunch of piercings and stuff. So like everyone who has religiously followed me since then knows about all of my piercings and stuff. And there have always been a lot of questions really about my like mouth piercings and like how I do my makeup and stuff with them. And it's like, it's okay with this one, you do your lipstick the literal exact same. If you have studs in these, so easy, literally the exact same. But when I tell you it is the hardest thing ever to put lipstick on with hoops in your snake bites, I'm gonna time lapse it because it's really embarrassing and so time consuming. It doesn't take as long as it feels like it takes, but it does take a while. And yeah, I feel like I do my lipstick the same as I've always done it. Rounding my Cupid's bow, harsh overlining, you know the vibes. It just makes me feel prettier. And yeah, this is the look for today. It's really nothing special. It is my everyday. Sometimes if I'm feeling so fun, I'll put on my Ardell 253 lashes. I change my lashes all the time, but these are the ones that I'm currently using, and they're really pretty, really slay. Love them a lot. Also, most of the time actually, I will put my little cat eye corner with eyeliner on. I just did not feel like doing it right now. But yeah, I answered not all of the questions today, but I feel like this is a great place to end off the video. And I can do a lot more Q&As, I can do story times, I can do anything. Leave video ideas down below. I do have a job, so I won't be posting like a heck ton, but I will be posting, I think. So if you guys want any videos from me, let me know, because I will provide. I can do like thrifting, I can do outfit videos, like what I wear in a week, or just vlogs of a day in my life. I don't know. I can do a lot of different things. I have friends now, so if you want to see me do things with friends, I don't know. Leave ideas for me, please. Yeah, this is the end of the video. Bonbon's making an appearance. Look who joined us. It's Stinkbutt. It's Bonbon. Hello, Bonbon. Hello, Bonnet. What's you doing? You come to say hi? I guess bye. Don't show your booty on camera. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. If you would like to, you should like this video and subscribe. Only if you want to. And you can follow me and subscribe on my Instagram as well. It is I'm gay, haha, with an E instead of an A in gay. And, I think that's all I have to say. Make sure to drink water. Make sure to take care of yourself. Love yourself. Go on a date. I don't know. Buy yourself flowers. Yeah. I will see you guys the next time I post. Goodbye.